Uh, First of all, the narrative of the MP yesterday was that the budget has been passed. The finance minister and others said that. Now, we told them the budget was not passed. It would have been out of ignorance for them to say the budget has been passed. So this morning, they are no longer saying the budget has been passed. Rather, they were going to pass it through a superior number in Parliament. First of all, Parliament procedures are governed by a standing order. When we finish a debate on a motion, the person in the chair, Mr. Speaker, calls for a vote, normally a voice vote. When the voice vote is carried out, and the Speaker cannot clearly distinguish between the yes and the no vote, but he wants to say, in his opinion, the yes or the no have it, he normally would say, I think the yes have it. I think the yes have it. And then the third time you say the yes have it. Then he would make a pronouncement that therefore the motion has been carried. If within the period of saying I think the yes have it or the no have it, any member deploys on the 1132, which calls for or which allows a member to challenge the opinion of Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker has no choice than to call for a head count. So when Mr. Speaker said, I think the yes have it, Honorable Boa immediately got up and said, Mr. Speaker, I challenge your opinion on this. And Mr. Speaker admitted that, well, my opinion has been challenged, so I am going to go according to our 1132. So it is that process that the NDP realized that a number of the colleagues were out of the country. Some of them were now being called from other places. When we got to a place where we needed to do the head count, we realized they were uncomfortable. We started, we call it syllabusing, throwing in unnecessary things not to delay for their people to come. All our people who are available were around. Of course, we know somebody amongst us who for medical reasons is not available. So it is not about if you have everybody. But we wanted to make a point that at any time, day or shine, Ghanaians did not give NDC majority in parliament. Even if we are two in the chamber, we will stand with the ordinary people of the country. We will stand to be counted, even if we are one or two or three in the chamber. So if NDC actually believe they had the numbers, I'm wondering why they were stopping Mr. Speaker from doing head count. It's just like going to a football match and your opponents are not even up to 5 players. And the referee is for the match to go on. And you are saying that, no, the match should not go on. So, I mean, it's the same thing. In fact, I suspected they wanted to rig the election by conducting a special kind of head count, which it will be difficult to check. But when Mr. Speaker said that the way we were going to do the head count is you stand. When they call KWAME AGBODZA, you stand alone, you'll be counted. Immediately, Mr. Speaker said that he started walking out. It gives me an indication that they were thinking of a very convoluted head count, where we will say everybody who is in favor should stand. And then in the process, somebody will count anyhow and declare something. But this particular head count was going to be difficult to read. Once they realized they cannot read it, they backed off and then they left the chamber. And this will be the second time in this parliament that the NDC walked away from their own budget. We are determined that when you introduce new taxes, that people, businesses, are going to suffer more. As a responsible opposition, we need to stand with the people of this country and force government to change course. That's all we are doing. So it doesn't matter to us whether we are 130, 135, 137. We shall stand with the the lives of ordinary people, to protect businesses, and to make life less painful to the ordinary person.
So for you, the important thing was to put on the record your opposition to the budget.
We have made that point right from the beginning, and we don't believe that some of the measures in the budget are aimed at making life easier for everybody. So we cannot, in principle, support even the policy part of the budget. And we made that clear right from the beginning through our leader, Honorable Dr. Ato Forty. So there's nothing new in what we are doing. I am not saying that we cannot win the vote. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if we had the numbers, we should have just allowed us to go ahead and do the head count. So all these changing of goalposts, so we have the budget has been passed, or we could have won if Mr. Speaker did something different. Mr. Speaker couldn't have done anything. Mr. Speaker did not do anything wrong yesterday. They were actually unclear with whether Mr. Speaker actually declared a vote for them. I'm sure they went and saw the videos and are backed up from that position since last night.
So this morning, when you get to Parliament, you still insist on that head count?
Oh, the people of this country are still suffering. We still have situations where contractors working on all roads have stopped work. School feeding contractors are still not paid. Teachers' allowances are not paid. The capitation grant is not paid. Many people in this country, young people still taking jobs. Nothing has changed since last night, so our positions have changed overnight.
Do you have all 137 MPs available to you?
We have whatever it takes to allow Mr. Speaker to take the vote. It is not about who has got 135 or 136 or 137. Standing on the 113 does not insist that any group should have a certain number before the vote is taken. It is part of the standing order. We want the vote taken.
Because there are those who have the opinion that opposition is futile if ultimately they are going to use their numbers to win the vote.
Well, if opposition is futile, then the country is meaningless. Anybody who says opposition is futile is basically democracy is meaningless. And I don't know who would have that position and still believe in the democracy. In a democracy, even if one person is opposed to something, that person's voice must be heard. We are not in an autocratic state. Anybody who feels opposition is futile is basically saying that we should allow President Akufo-Addo to continue with the corruption, continue with the nepotism, continue with the misgovernance. Is that what you want? No, I don't think you want that. So opposition is not futile. Opposition is part of democracy, and we shall oppose with all our strength and defend and stand with the people of this country. It is not a matter of whether our voices will be heard or whether government will take this course. Of course, we know IPP and Dr. Banga will never change course as long as they sit at the plaster house. But that does not mean we should go to bed and say that even when we speak, they won't listen. Indeed, Ghanaians are taking decisions. It is this same opposition that went to support the people of Asino, despite the intimidation, the huge spending, the attack at Asino. The people of Asino stood, and we stood by them, and they defy all those things and retain honorable questions. If we were to take the position of opposition futile, that wouldn't have been achieved. So that should be a lesson to anybody that opposition is not futile. Opposition is actually formidable.
And for someone who had the finance minister yesterday, actually stated categorically that as far as is concerned, the years have had it. So the budget had been passed. What do you say?
First of all, the finance minister is not a member of parliament. You can forgive him if he doesn't understand the procedures of the standing order. Obviously, if the budget has been passed, it should have been part of the proceedings today. It should have been seen in the videos from the chamber, which you probably also saw. You can forgive him for not understanding the standing orders of the House. If the budget has been passed, let's see whether he will come to the chamber today again to see to try to help his side to pass the budget. But that doesn't matter. The passage of the budget is not what the finance minister says. It's what Mr. Speaker says. So whatever the finance minister thinks is immaterial.
We will not be watching this morning, but thank you very much for speaking to us, Honorable AGBODZA.
Thank you very much.
Honorable AGBODZA is Minority Chief Whip MP for Adaklu speaking to us. We're going to speak to the majority side on what their next strategies. But don't forget, from 8:30 a.m. we have a conversation with Martin Tetenate, who is General Manager, New Age Agri Solutions Limited. And we'll be talking about the state of Ghana's agriculture, We'll be having a conversation with him on that ahead of Farmers' Day. Ideally, it will have been tomorrow, but tomorrow we are busy here. But we'll be here waiting for you. Lawyer will be here, ready for. You said you do what?
Me boy doctor for any nurses for na on my breast screening.
Okay.
No,
So be ready for the breast screening.
Okay. Ready.
Well, lawyer will be waiting for you to carry out the breast screening and everything. No fear. Lawyer is always competent wherever he chooses to be. I have a lot of faith in him.
Thank you.
A good one, Meshach Tetekuma Shamaba, who is also joining us, says Associate Professor Baumia's company, like someone who is contesting as a test on. Porter, Patrick, let me get here. Also join us. There's also Prosper Manya says God Almighty bless you for all the good work. 2 p.m. at Tim Mampo is also joining us. And then there's Gladys Do joining us. Good morning to you, Gladys. A good morning to Alassane Fuseni. Lovely. Hoping to join this team, Sam. Okay, it'll be nice. Star is also joining us. Says the best and only solution for this country, Ghana, is the experience John Dramani Mahama and the great NDC. The experiment MP led the Kufuor Bawumia and for years government have failed. Ghanaians let kick them out come 2024 elections. Thank you. So like Dove Maslow says, why is the dollar running like that? Is everything okay with our fundamentals? Almost 13 cedis to $1. Frederick Tete says, nice one. Ahmed Odo is watching us live from Anum. There's Nuruddin, who is joining us from Montreal, Canada. There's also Godfrey Dagolomute. A good morning. A good morning to Frank Ado Yauche. Shukura Samia Kime Sango Ales is also joining us. Good morning to you. A good morning to Prince Bokwe. Prince Bokwe, good morning to you. A good morning to Theophilus Adka. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness, bad days give experience, worst days give memories. Have a productive day. That is Theophilus Adika. Ahmed Odo, I want to wish the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, Inshallah, John Dramani Mahama, a happy belated birthday. Alfred Kokusapo is also joining us. Good morning. Good morning, Kofi Simon. Sonyo Kinlak Sylvester is also joining us. Another brand new day has come again. Let's make good use of it. Rosalind Atiogbe, a good morning to you, Rosalind. A good morning to Gladys Do, who is also joining us. Says, God bless you, my people. Philip Abochi says, there are people in the Jubilee House who are stealing public funds. The next NDC government, the NPP guys will vomit the money and they will go to jail as well. The poor are hungry and the rich are gratified. Abochi Philip Sender from Keta and Musa Abatwa, who is also joining us. So what Martin Amudu said about current administration is true. I think that the OSP must be scrapped because the purpose of which the office is set up has been defeated. Kufuor and Bawumia are not interested in fighting corruption. That's why current and past OSP cannot prosecute a fly. Meanwhile, corruption is happening all over the country. That is coming from Musa Abatwa. That is his comment. Let's go over the phone lines. Once again, I have a conversation with Honorable Patrick Boama, who is Vice Chair, Finance Committee in Parliament. Thank you very much for your time. Good morning to you. Honorable Boama, can you hear me? Honorable Patrick Boama. Hello. Hello, Honorable Boama. Well, he can't hear me. Please draw his attention